Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a good, nice sleep. We back on the charts today. Um, this is a little something I'm looking at right now on NASDAQ. I really don't see anything too clear, but I do notice that this 50% ILC is getting some respect shown, right? You can see it right here. 15 minute, 5 minute. See if there's a 3 minute ILC in here. Yeah, it's still the same all the way across the board. Um, so I do see this. The only thing is that I see, these higher highs and higher lows created, but I don't see it really breaking anything outside of these right here, right? I don't see it breaking the highs here. Um, so I think I'd like to see it break at least this to say that we're in an uptrend. So I still think we're in a downtrend overall. These ILCs right here, they're not too strong for the most part. We would have something like this. It's not strong. This is only a 5 minute ILC, right? This one's 15.531. This one's 5.51 maybe. So that's something I'm gonna definitely have to take a look at. And yeah, I mean, I do like the trade setup right here to possibly take a sell off at this level. But it also is possible for price to go ahead and reject right here at these levels. Previous golden zone ILC, right? Boom, boom, boom. These are all strong levels, which I don't like having this much bullshit up here, but it's kind of necessary right now just to see exactly where price can go, where it can respect. But I think more importantly, I think this is probably the ILC that's going to get a little bit more respect shown. But let's see. All right, this is US30. And if you can see the US30 chart right here, move this out the way. We've basically been in a major downtrend, right? Nothing's changed there. Let's see. I drew the fib from the most recent high, most recent low. We see that this golden zone ILC that it had some respect at, pushed up to the upside, came back down, broke through, kind of used it as resistance now, right? Resistance. And it's at the 50% level when you draw the fib out. So I mean, it does look good to maybe fall off from here, you know. Um, whoops. I'll have to move this back. Let's see if we can draw out a resistance to support level. No, that's way too big. I don't like when my resistance to support levels are so big. The support. Maybe something like that. So we shall see right now. I don't know if it'd push up from here. Let's draw the fib. Yeah, basically hit this golden zone ILC right here. That's what it did. They're going to get to the 15 minute. See this. One thing that I heard Raja Banks say, he's a popular trader on Instagram, is that you want to go ahead and see where price can sell off from or where price can buy from, right? So it's something that I try to do is try to see exactly where it can sell off and buy from. So Here we go. This still looks like it's in a downtrend to me though. We even have a trend line right here. You know, it's honestly not too clear for me. I'm not sure I want to go ahead and trade the conditions as they are. Um, you know, only thing I can possibly see is, well, I mean, I could see a few things happening, but I see some ejections right here. Hold on. Really some consolidation that we're in right now, right? We have the 50 EMA and 20 EMA in the same area, especially through every chart, the 5-minute, the 15-minute, the 1. So I think it's probably something I'd rather stay away from. But let's see where it stopped at. Nothing really there. Whatever this ILC was, or whatever this is right here, this key level. I guess it is somewhat of a nice level, right? We have some resistance. We have some support. Resistance, resistance, support. I haven't really seen any real break of structure to the upside for any of these, unless this is what they would call a break of structure, but I wouldn't see that. So I think everything would be a sell-off, and it's possible it's a sell-off from this area right here, right? We got the 50 EMA coming down right here. 20 EMA still hasn't crossed over on, you know, the 15-minute here, and it does look like price is, you know, candles are exhausting, price is pushing down. Pushed through the 50 EMA, went back to retest it, respected it, and now it looks like it's respecting it some more and pushing down to the downside. So I could see something, you know, happening like that, where it just pushes down from here, you know, and we would see something like, I'd probably do something like this, 35 pips. I mean, that's a good trade right there in terms of your risk-reward ratio. If it comes back during open, to go ahead and retest the 50 EMA, and then, you know, obviously we could see it breaking down to the downside and doing something like this, right? Coming to the 27% is very possible. So I could see something like that for sure. If it retests that area, maybe hop in. Here I definitely can see that price can fall out of this area. We'd be looking at something like this. Hopefully price could come back up and retest it. But I'd be looking at something like this. Maybe a 37 pip stop loss, and maybe take it to the lows here, which is still a great trade, right? Maybe you could even have your first TP here, and that's still a 1-to-3 ratio, which isn't bad. And I could see price actually falling down to the downside even more. I'm just being honest. Looks like we are getting some rejections right here though. I could see it coming down to here. We had some resistance to support. So maybe this is the next level that it can reach. Not a guarantee, but you know, you could see that there's not a lot of push on any of these 2-hour candles right here, but there is some big rejections. But we could see, you know, if price comes back up and retests these areas, then I think that's when we'd be good to go. I don't think it's necessarily broken structure, even though it's broken these lower highs. I don't know if it's necessarily a break of structure to the upside. It's just the way I'm seeing it. So I don't have this trade in yet, but if it came back up, retested this area, and we see that it's not breaking past, then I'd be looking for a sell-off from these zones right here. Shit, US30 is already falling pretty swiftly, so let's see. We got about 2.5 minutes left. Let's see what it does. All right, see what price can do from here. You know, right here on the 5-minute, it could respect this 50 EMA and push up. It's definitely something it can do. Nah, I don't want to have all these levels out. So let's just be wary of it, and let's take a look. Alright, let's see what it gives us. Both are kind of retracing back up a little bit. Let's see if it can go up to retest these areas of interest, supply and demand areas, and let's see if it can respect the in this case, I'd like to see it just respect this area again, right? If it respects this zone again, we can hop in and you know, jump into the trade. Now on US30, oh shit. Let's see. Let's get my MT4 ready. 630. Man, looks like US30 might just come down from here. I put in a little sell on NAS. I want to see if it can reach up to our area and retest though. We got a 0.02 in NAS, and now the way it's pushing up like that. I got in at 89.23. I don't know if I like that push. Alright. That push is a little strong for me, and I'm not sure I like it pushing up to the upside like that. So I'm going to wait for confirmations to see it slow down in here. US30 is completely flown up to the upside. Not too sure. It looks like both of them are flying up completely to the upside. With that push, I don't think I want to put in any trades yet. So I'd be looking at the 62% now for NAS right here. And let me see. Had in a 0.02 at 89, and I took it out at 213.12, so 23 pip stop loss. I think it was something like this. We'll just leave it at that. I stopped out. Let's see if it could show respect up at these levels. So, I mean, you could see it basically just creating higher highs and higher lows. I still don't think it's a buy bias, but I could be wrong because we could see the higher highs and higher lows, retracement down to the downside, and then it broke this high right here. So maybe that was the breaker structure. But we shall see. Nah, it's kind of staying stuck right there, which I do like. US30 is also getting stuck at a key level we're rejected down from. See what the 1 minute chart's doing right here. I put in a little sell on US30. Hopefully, I want to see it break it. Let me bring US30 over here. I put a little sell in on US30. Let's see if we can get where we need to go. Don't recommend anybody doing this, but I'm in there. Whoa. Reason I took it, another rejection from this zone, but I want to see it break through all of this shit right here. Let's see if US30 can break through these areas. Alright, so we're in here. I think I'm going to take some profits at this level just to know that I have them. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to take some profits here at this level. Alright. So I'm in at 231.48 is where I'm in at. So it's pretty close to this. Now we just need to see if it retests this and uses this as a support level, or if it's going to break through and push down to the downside, right? That's the biggest thing. So it still hasn't broken it. New candle forming, it could reject down or push up from here. So let's see if it really does what we want it to do. Got a nice looking entry. Nice looking rejection candle on the 5 minute as well, but it's not breaking it, right? So that's still not a break of that 50 EMA on any of these time frames, the 1 minute, the 5 minute. So it still could push up from here, which I don't like. See that? Rejecting that. So let's see. Let's watch it. I already pulled half of my position, just because, like I said, that ain't nothing to sneeze at when you're up 60 pips, 70 pips, 80 pips. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, right? So take your money while you can, and just go from there. Yeah, I really don't like that. I think I might just pull more positions in my trade. Um, let me see if it could drop a little more. Oh. Might just come back down and retest the EMA. See if it could continue pushing down. Still 18 seconds left, and if it rejects this EMA again, then I think I'm going to pull another point in my position. See if we could keep it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! You see how it's still respecting it? Let's see if this next one could drop a little bit farther down. Okay, I pulled a point in my position just so that can put me closer to my goal for the day. And you know, now I'm just gonna 2, 3, 1, 5, 2, 3, 1. My stop loss is at break even, and let's see if it can do what it needs to do here. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go ahead and push up to the upside. It's too much respect shown right here, right? You got 5 seconds left on the candle, but it does look like it wants to push up from here. Now we just got to see. You know, I want to see if, I think if it breaks above these zones right here, then it's probably coming up. So, might just need to secure the bag. Might just need to secure the bag. Alright, so I pulled another point. Now I have a 0.01 runner. You know, I'm going to make sure that I hit my $300 goal for the day. So right now I'm currently up $291.45 for the day. My goal is to make $300 for the day. That helps me out in terms of my life. And, you know, so it's not bad so far. I'm going to go ahead and make sure that my stop loss is going to get me to that 300, so at least 9 pips into profit. And we'll see what we can do from here. Oh, I just looked up and seen that. It's one of those things where you kind of wish it didn't, you didn't pull out most of your positions, because all I have is a 0.01 runner in there now. But this could still take us over the top, right? We're up about 85 pips right now. 82, 80. Damn, it's still rejecting that area, B. So, something about it. Unemployment was bad for the dollar today. Yeah, I think it's time for me to pull this trade. I think it is on its way up now. I'm going to put my stop loss just above these right here, because I believe if it comes up here, it's probably going to come back, at least retest this. So you see how that's finishing all these rejection candles right here? I don't like it. So let's see. Moving my stop loss just below there. A lot of rejection candles and rejection wicks. So, well, I got stopped out. Well, it's not a bad day though, right? Let me see. My biggest position that I pulled at was about 73 pips, right? So let's go ahead and lock in that 73 pips. It's not bad, right? We've seen the rejections happening here. Got stopped out. We see that all these rejections off the 50 EMA can show a push up to the upside. And even though it might just be coming up back here, me as a scalper, I like to get in, I like to get out, and you know, secure my profits. And like I said yesterday in the live stream, in the trade recap video for yesterday, I noticed that I haven't been catching the hundreds and hundreds of pips on these trades like I want to. So being able to secure profits is very important, and that's why I'm transparent with you guys where, I pull profits here, I pull profits here, and you just got to listen to the charts. Even though you want them to do something and you think it's very sure that they're going to do it, you got to always understand that market makers don't want you to make money. They want to make money. And the way they make money is when they take our money, right? So that being said, you just want to go ahead and see what price can do. It is what it is. Just flow with the charts. If the charts are telling you, look we're rejecting this 50 EMA right here. Listen to it. You know what I mean? So all you need to do is listen to the charts, and they'll go ahead and tell you what they want to do. So, I'm going to call it a day from here. I'm going to try to step away. I think I've been over, yesterday I over traded completely. But the charts were a little clear to me, but that's still no excuse to be trading like that. So, this is why we move our stop loss to break even. This is why we listen to the charts and what they're telling us. So, it is what it is. If you guys want to see my entries, I'm going to go ahead and post them on my Instagram page. And you can see exactly where I got in, how I was able to locate this, my sell-off level, what I seen, why I took it. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and go from there. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Today was a short video, about 30 minutes. But I hope you guys were able to learn something. When you do have a sloppy, not a sloppy market, but a consolidated market, what we're looking for, the retest that we're looking for, right? Seeing that this trend line was broken, but also seeing that this area had been respected a couple times, or one time, right? I think a couple times though. Yeah, you could see some rejections here, right? It was a support level, broke down, turned into some resistance, and yeah, some more resistance here. And you can see it's still rejecting, right? It got up to this key level up here, rejected it. So it's possible it still comes down from these areas right here, but you just never know exactly what's going to happen. So I'm happy with my goals for the day and for the week so far. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the trade where it's at. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we'll talk soon. Have a good one now.